Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello dear students and welcome to CET JEE classes of trigonometry. Let's go to the third example now. This is a very simplest example. Just try to get sec theta and cosec theta in their basic forms. Alright. So what are the basic forms? Basic forms are sin theta and cos theta. Okay. So secant square plus cosec square is what you have here. Now what is the sec theta? Sec theta is 1 by cos theta. So this is 1 by cos square theta. And what is cosec square? 1 by sin square theta. Now take the LCM. If you take the LCM, you will get cos square theta sin square theta in the denominator. Okay. So upon now sin square must be multiplied here obviously. So this is sin square plus cos square theta upon cos square theta sin square theta. Now what is sin square theta plus cos square theta? 1. So therefore this is 1 by sin square theta and cos square theta. Now what is 1 by sin square? 1 by sin square is cosec square and 1 by cos square again, right? So that is secant square. So you can split this, right? So you can just, this is multiplication, so you can write it separately. So 1 by sin square, 1 by cos square. Now which option is the right choice? So you have got secant square into cosec square, so that is option B. That's your answer. Well, so let's go with the fourth question now. Fourth question and the fifth question are similar, you see. Alright, so one trigonometric function is given, you have to find the other. So here you have to find secant and there you have to find sine. Okay, so you can use either the formulas or the triangle. Okay, so triangle is the easiest. I'll explain both the ways. Alright, the first I'll explain the triangle method. Understand, tan theta is equal to minus 4 by 3, right? And then they have not said anything about the quadrant in which it lies. Okay, so you have to assume it. Now here first quadrant all are positive, correct? And in the second quadrant sine and cosec are positive. Third quadrant tan and cot are positive. And then fourth you have got cos and secant. All students take coffee. Okay, that's the way you can remember it. Well, now you have got tan theta negative. Okay, here tan theta is positive, here also tan theta is positive. So where it is negative, either second quadrant or fourth quadrant. Okay, so when you find sine theta, where does the theta lie? See, the angle will be here. Alright, or it can be here, fourth quadrant. Okay, so you can come all the way till fourth quadrant. So that angle is the same, correct? Okay, so the angle is the same, tan theta and sine theta. So the angle lies in either second quadrant or fourth quadrant. So in the second quadrant sine is positive. Okay, in the fourth quadrant sine is negative. Alright, so here sine is positive and fourth quadrant sine will be negative, therefore one value will be positive, the other will be negative. So here what they have given is only negative but not positive, only positive but not negative. So these two options cannot happen. Okay, you will get both the values because the angle lies in second and fourth. Okay, so if it is in second and fourth, you must get both the values. Let's check. It will be either B or D. So go for the triangle. You have theta here. All right, so what is tan? Opposite by adjacent. Therefore what will be hypotenuse? If you take this as x, then hypotenuse square is equal to 4 square plus 3 square, which is 16 plus 9, which is 25, that is x square. Therefore x is equal to 5. Now what is sine? So sine theta is equal to it is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is 4 and hypotenuse is 5. Well, now we said that sine will the angle will lie in second or fourth. So if it is in the second quadrant, sine is positive. Okay, so in second quadrant, sine theta is 4 by 5, and in the fourth quadrant, sine is negative. So either 4 by 5 or minus 4 by 5, that is option B. So option B is the right answer. So even though quadrant is not given, we can guess the quadrant depending on the sign of the given function. So tan is negative, that means second or fourth. Okay, so if sine is in second positive, fourth it is negative. All right, now let's move to the fifth one. So fifth question, it is straightforward. All right, so they have given it is in the third quadrant. So third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, others are negative. Look at this, you have been given cot. Okay, so if you go for triangle, what is tan? Tan is opposite by adjacent, cot is adjacent by opposite, correct? Adjacent or base you can call. Okay, opposite is the perpendicular. All right, so you understand in whatever way you have learnt the ratio. All right, so therefore this is 4 by 3 and hypotenuse will be 5. 3, 4, 5 are the Pythagorean triplets, correct? Okay, so they satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. Now what we need is secant. What is cos? Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay, so what is secant? Secant will be hypotenuse by adjacent or base. Okay, so what is the hypotenuse? 5 by 4. Now we are talking about fourth quadrant, correct? So in the third quadrant, I'm sorry. So in the third quadrant, what about secant? Tan and cot are positive, therefore secant will be negative. Therefore secant is minus 5 by 4, and that's the answer. So which option is the right choice? Option D, minus 5 by 4. Well, so that was easy, right? So if the quadrant is given, it is very simple. If the quadrant is not given, we can guess the quadrant. Well, now go to the sixth question. Sixth question, if 3 sin theta plus 5 cos theta is equal to 4, this has a trick. All right, so understand that. And what you need to find is 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta. So we don't know what. So we have to find it. Okay, so let us keep that aside. Now start with the 3 sin theta plus 5 cos theta the whole square plus 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta the whole square. Alright, now let's see what we get. Okay, so this is equal to a plus b whole square. Please expand. So that will be 9 sine square. Well, I'll write here itself. So this is 9 sine square theta plus 25 cos square theta, and then 2 into 3 6 into 5 30. So 30 sin theta cos theta, and here when you come you get 25 sin square theta, and then plus 9 cos square theta, right, and then minus 30 sin theta cos theta. So this you can cancel straight away. Now look at this, you have 9 and 9, so take that common. So if you take 9 common, you will get sin square theta plus cos square theta, plus take 25 common, you will get again sin square plus cos square. Now what do you think about this? Yeah, it is 1. So that is 1. So this will give you 9 plus 25, which is 34. So that is 34. So this is equal to 34. I hope you understood this. Okay, now you see what am I doing here. I'll just erase this and I will substitute the value of this. What is the value of this? 4, and you have square plus 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta, that is equal to 34. Okay, next what do we need? We need this value, right? So we need this value. So 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta, we need that till the end because that's the value we need to find at the end. That is equal to 34 minus 4 square 16. So right, so subtract 16, that will be 18, correct? Okay, so that will be 18. Well, so we don't need square of it, so take the root both sides. We need only the value of 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta. Therefore this is equal to, when we take the root, it will be plus or minus square root of 18. So just simplify this. So what is it? You can write it as 9 2s, so that is plus or minus 3 root 2. So which option is that? Plus or minus 3 root 2, the first option. Therefore answer 6 has given us the first option as the right answer. Well, so that's about 6th question. Let's move to the next question. Well, dear students, let us look at question number 7. If A and B are acute, okay, less than 90 acute angles, such that sine A is equal to sine square B and 2 cos square A is equal to 3 cos square B. Find one value of A. So there are many values of A, just find one value of A out of these options. Okay, that should be the value of A. Okay, well, now how do we solve this? See, there are two things given to us. We'll use the little complicated one and simplify it. Okay, and then we'll use it on the one of the steps. All right, now this is 2 cos square A, 3 cos square B. Now this is cos square A, Here what is given? Sin A, sin square B. So it is in terms of sin, correct? So we'll convert this in terms of sin. So this is 2 into cos square is 1 minus sin square. That is equal to 3 into 1 minus sin square B. Now what is sin square B? Look at this. Sin square B is sin A. So I'll write sin A here. Next, this is A square minus B square. So that can be written as 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A, is it not? Okay. So this is A minus B into A plus B. Now 1 minus sin A and here also 1 minus sin A. So we'll divide by 1 minus sin A so that it will cancel both sides. Now are we allowed to divide it by 1 minus sin A? Yes, because it is not 0. So if it is 0, then we cannot divide by 0 both sides. Okay, that is meaningless. It is not defined. So first we have to make sure that 1 minus sin A is equal to 0 or not. So if it is not, then we can divide. If it is equal to 0, we cannot divide. Okay. So now why 1 minus sin A is not 0? Understand, A is acute. That means it is less than 90. Imagine this is 45 or something. So if you have 45 or 60, the value of sine will be less than 1, correct? Okay. The value of sine is always between minus 1 and 1. The output, the range of sine is always minus 1 to 1. Where do you get 1? You get 1 for 90 degree. Here you are getting 0. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Then it is increasing 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2. So then it becomes 1. Okay. So if it is acute less than 90 degree, it will be less than 1. So value of sine A will be less than 1. So this quantity will not be 0. It will be positive quantity. It will be a positive quantity. Correct. So when it will be 0? If A is 90. A cannot be 90 because it is acute. Alright. So it is less than 90. Not less than or equal. Less than. So that you must be clear about. Well, so we'll divide by 1 minus sin A. So what remains is 1 plus sin A, that's equal to 3, because 1 minus sin A is not equal to 0, Well, now from this you can find sin A. Okay, that's a very simple calculation. So now continue. You have got 1 plus sin A is equal to 3 by 2. So what is sin A? That is 3 by 2 and minus 1. Okay, I am taking this one to the other side. Right. So just take LCM 2. So 3 minus 2, 1. So that is 1 by 2. So sin A is 1 by 2. What is the value of A? For what angle you get half in terms of sine? That is 30 degree, and that's the second option. So option B is the right answer for this question number 7. Let's move to the next question. Sine square x is equal to 1 minus sine x. Look at this. One minus sine x, is it not? What we need is cos to the power 4 and cos square, correct? So we need both in terms of cos. So we have to convert. But sin x is difficult to convert to cos. But if it is square, then we can. So what am I doing here? Look at this. See, sin square is already there. So if you just bring it here, so 1 minus sine square, and if you take this minus to the other side, becomes positive, correct? So this is sin x and this is 1 minus sine square. What is 1 minus sine square? See, I got cos square already. I need everything in terms of cos. This I got already, correct? Now I need to convert this, but this is sine. So why didn't I square here? If I square here, then this will be a minus b whole square. You will get 2 sine cos. 2 sine cos will again be a problem for us. We cannot convert it to cos, because 2 sine cos is sine 2x. It's difficult to convert. Okay, so that's the reason I did not square here. Now we can square it here. So squaring both sides, what do you get? Sine square, obviously, of course, and this is cos square whole square. So that is cos to the power 4. See, you got cos to the power 4, right? And then what is sine square? 1 minus cos square. Now what am I doing? I am taking this minus cos square to the other side. So this is cos to the power 4, and minus becomes, yes, plus and cos square x, and that is equal to 1. So what is the value of this quantity? Is equal to 1, and that is option C. Well, so that was a little tricky. Please follow the steps and understand. All right. So please keep the required expression in your mind. If you know what you are trying to achieve, you can follow the path. So if the goal is not clear to you, then you will lose on the way. All right. So always keep the final destination in your mind, then you will understand what to do. Well, 9th question and 10th question are similar. Okay, I'll tell you how. See, you have m plus n here, m plus n here. So let me find what is m plus n. Okay, so m is secant and n is tangent. Okay, now what is m plus n? That is secant plus tan. Now I'll write that in the simplest form, 1 by cos, right, basic form. And what is tan? Sine by cos, obviously. Well, now you can take cos only once because it is common, okay, LCM, and in the numerator you will get 1 plus sine theta, correct? Sec theta, yes. So now what am I doing here? What am I doing? I will find what is m minus n. Okay, understand? So what is m minus n, or rather, I'm sorry. Okay, so here you have 1 by m plus n, correct? So I'll find that. Okay, I'll find that. So 1 by m plus n. See, this is m plus n. Now if you need the reciprocal, so cos theta will go to the numerator and 1 plus sine theta will be here, right? Okay. So that is 1 by m plus n. So next, what is just a second, secant minus tan. So that is like cos and 1 minus sine, correct? 1 minus sine. So what I'll do here is multiply and divide by 1 minus sine. So if you multiply and divide by 1 minus sine, see, this is a plus b into a minus b, so that is a square minus b square. So this is 1 minus sine square I am getting here, and this is cos theta into 1 minus sine theta, right? So 1 minus sine square is cos square, so this is cos theta 1 minus sine theta divided by cos square theta. So one cos will get cancelled, and okay, and what's remaining is this is 1 minus sine on the numerator, and in the denominator, see, only once it is cancelled, so cos theta remains cos theta. Now separate them, 1 by cos minus sine by cos. So 1 by cos is secant minus sine by cos is tan. So what is this? M minus n. Sec theta is m, tan theta is n. Well, so what did you understand? In place of 1 by m plus n, we can write m minus n. or in other words, remember this, 1 by sec theta plus tan theta is equal to sec theta minus tan theta. So keep that identity in your mind, okay, for question number 9 as well as 10. So now let's begin with the solution here. You have the given expression, that is 1 by m and then m plus n plus 1 by m plus n. Now what do I substitute in place of 1 by m plus n, that is m minus n? Well, so let me do that, and what cancels is n. So if n cancels, you are getting 2m here, m plus m, and you can cancel m there, okay. So you can cancel m, which means you are getting only 2. So what is the answer for the given expression? It is 2. So no option, I'm sorry, okay, that's not 1, that should be 2, okay. So please make a correction in the options. So answer is 2, okay. So 2 is the answer. I hope you understood this, okay. The main reason is 1 by sec theta plus tan theta is sec theta minus tan theta. So that's the identity you have to remember, and the answer that we get is 2 because this cancels. Well, now question number 10 is similar, you see, because tan theta plus sec theta is given as p, okay. Tan theta plus sec theta is equal to p. Therefore, what do you know about 1 by p? Okay, so you know this, 1 by sec theta plus tan theta is equal to sec theta minus tan theta, right? So therefore 1 by p is equal to sec theta minus tan theta. So in other words, I can just write that first. So therefore what is sec theta minus tan theta? 1 by p, yes, 1 by p. So you have got the first equation and this is your second equation. Now if you add 1 and 2, what are you getting? Here tan theta and tan theta cancel, sec plus sec is 2 sec theta, right, and that is like p plus 1 by p in the right hand side. Well, now what you have to simplify is only the right hand side, and we need sec, therefore 2 also has to be brought to the right hand side. We will do that later. Now take the LCM p, so this will be p square, yes, so that is p square plus 1 and that is 2 sec theta. Therefore what is sec theta finally? P square plus 1 divided by, so this 2 has to come to the denominator, right? So 2p, so which option is that? P square plus 1 divided by 2p is option C, and that's the answer for the question number 10. Alright, so practice as many questions as possible of this type. We'll see you next time. Till then, keep learning, okay, so keep studying. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.